877-3811, 877-381-3811. Now let's back up a little bit. The story of the 25-year-old government contractor. Her name is Reality Lee Winner. Charged today with leaking top-secret NSA report on Russian hacking. So it has nothing to do, as far as we know, with the Obama domestic spying operation. Just to keep things clear. FBI has arrested and charged the woman they say leaked a top-secret document to The Intercept. I guess that's a media site. Federal official tells NBC News, gosh, they just leak. And then the White House put out a statement. But here's an update over at Right Scoop. Sean Davis update. It appears as if they caught the leaker because the people at the news organization handed the government the actual document they received.
Oh, cute.
So they exposed their own source. According to the FBI affidavit, the news outlet outed its source when it provided the top-secret document to the government for confirmation. In their charge document, it says, the U.S. government agency examined the document shared by the news outlet and determined the pages of the intelligence reporting appeared to be folded and or creased, suggesting they had been printed and hand-carried out of a secured place or space. The U.S. government agency conducted an internal audit to determine who accessed the intelligence reporting since its publication. The U.S. government agency determined that 6 individuals printed this report. Winner was one of these 6 individuals. A further audit of the 6 individuals' desk computers revealed that Winner, who now is a loser, had email contact with the news outlet. The audit did not reveal that any of the other individuals had email contact with the news outlet. So the news outlet brilliantly, and I'm pleased to say, revealed its source. Which news outlet, I wonder? Just curious. Which news outlet? Lots more, I think, to come out over time, but it won't matter to the news. Here we have a horrific event that takes place in London. Terrorism.
That's right.
London. My family and I used to go there rather frequently.
We predicted
10, 12,
this.
15 years ago.
We predicted this.
But you've probably heard this, but I don't know what you've heard today, so I want to put this together. CNN's Jim Acosta at the White House briefing today. Cut 1, go.
And let me ask you to follow up on what John was asking about with respect to the mayor of London. There are going to be folks who are going to ask the question, was the president attacking the mayor of London because he's Muslim?
Not at all. And I think to suggest something like that is utterly ridiculous.
That's Jim Acosta, an idiot.
Yep.
A buffoon. They would never ask Obama anything close to a question like that. Fareed Zakaria, if that is his name. CNN, another CNN hack. Let's hear what he had to say.
I'm not surprised.
He doesn't really care about the travel ban. He doesn't really care about...
All right, stop. He doesn't really care. How do you know, clown? What do you know?
You
Who the hell
know.
are you? Some jerk on TV? Isn't this the guy that plagiarized, Mr. Producer?
Yeah, that's correct.
I could be wrong. I think it was him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was another Fareed Zakaria. Go to the top, please. Cut 2, go.
Today we...
No, cut 2,
He doesn't
go.
really care about the travel ban. He doesn't really care about, the issue, the substantive issues involved.
No.
This way of emotionally signaling to his voters, to his
All right,
base.
stop. See, you people are lowlives, according to this guy. He's emotionally signaling to you. To do what, you buffoon? Signaling to us to do what, you jerk? Are you not sick and tired about being treated like dogs by this pathetic CNN? Oh, he doesn't care about any of this stuff. Trump, he's just blowing the dog whistle for the dogs who supported him. Who is this jerk? Go ahead.
I I've always been the guy who wants to be really tough on terrorism, really tough on Islam. There are all those weaklings in the media. Look at that mayor of London. It's not an accident, of course, that the mayor of London happens to be...
Shut up, you clown. What, are you attacking the president because he's a Christian? That's what's going on, right?
Yep, that's what's going on.
Just the poison that comes out of this guy's mouth. The poison that comes out of Acosta's mouth. They don't even give it a second thought.
No, they
You
don't.
jerk.
Yep.
Then there's Richard Liu, MSNBC anchor on Saturday.
Oh, no, not this guy.
Cut 3, go.
When you have analyzed these incidents post facto as well as during, as you have so many times with me and others here on MSNBC and NBC News, what is the risk? There's certainly a risk of underreaction, but is there any risk of overreaction, of deploying too much? You know, as we've been watching all of this live coming into our satellite center here in New York City and then beaming it out from London, is there ever a point where you go, well, that's too much, or that you shouldn't be applying that amount of force there?
Where do they find these losers?
Who knows?
Too much force in London. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Too much force. Maybe he'll get that CBS anchor job. Now that Scott Pelley blew it. Thomas Roberts over at MSLSD. Let's hear what I don't know who he is either, but he's a host. Let's hear what he has to say. Cut 4, go.
Again, I also mentioned he went on a Twitter rant about the travel ban and having that reinstituted, saying that we need to be smart, vigilant, and tough. I just want to ask you, the president doesn't want us to be politically correct, right? So let's not be PC about this. Is the president trying to provoke a domestic terrorist attack with this Twitter rant, and because only to prove himself right?
All these people should be fired.
Yes, he should.
Not because of free speech, but because we have a right to a real media. These people should be fired. Who is this clown, Thomas Roberts? Who is this clown, Richard Liu? Who's this jerk, Fareed Zakaria? Who's this jerk, Jim Acosta? Who are these people? Make comments like this. And this moron wasn't done. Cut 5, go.
We don't know more about these 3 suspects, Howard, but we do know that the president found that inappropriate of the bear and went after him, saying that at least 7 dead and 48 wounded. And the mayor of London says there's no reason to be alarmed. And he also said we ought to stop being politically correct. Get down to the business of security for our people. If we don't get smart, it's only going to get worse. I asked this of Mayor Reed, but it seems like the president's trying to provoke something that he can decide more.
Not provoking anything, you creep. The hell's wrong with these people? Go ahead.
Own gain in America. Do you feel that way?
I just think I think he's totally incompetent.
See, even Dean doesn't know what to say. It's like, what? Provoke something? I'm not going there, you fool. I'm not going there. But Thomas Roberts works at MSLSD. Hence the name MSLSD.
Yeah.
So does Richard Liu. So the most outrageous comments are mainstream there. Same with CNN. CNN is now MSLSD the second. This guy, Jim Acosta, is a fraud. And Fareed Zakaria, a true fraud. Now let's drag in Nancy Pelosi just for kicks. On The View today. On The View. I don't know about you, but I don't like viewing The View. Do you?